Hello everyone, sorry to barge into your pile selection. I just wanted to announce that I've made a tarot course. So if you want to learn tarot from me, the link will be in the description. By the time this video is up, the link will be live. So it's a playlist of videos that's more than 3 hours long. I've gone over pretty much everything, all the meanings, how to select a tarot deck, and what are some of the important things you should consider before you get into tarot, and how to start a reading, then picking the right deck for you, how you pick a deck, then using your intuition, the meanings of the cards, major arcana, minor arcana, the reversals, then how to do a reading for a client. Okay, I go a little over spreads also, and I basically share my opinion, my personal experience, also the way that I do tarot, and just I give general advice that will help you. So if you want to learn from me, the link is there. If you have any let's say questions, you want some clarity, whatever, my link, my email address will also be in the description, so you can ask me, you can write to me. If you are interested in buying the course, you can go to the course straight away. It's linked on my Ko-fi shop, so the link will be there. Also, this is an introductory price. The price will go up eventually. I think next month I'll upgrade it, I think so, but I wanted to start out with this particular number. So that's the price for now. If you're interested, you should buy this month only. And also one more thing, if you're Indian, you're local to me, then email me. I'll make the link available in a different way, so you can pay me through Google Pay, or don't pay through PayPal, basically is what I'm trying to say. If you're local to me, it'll be much easier. So if you're Indian, you live in India, you want to buy the course, email me. Okay, don't buy from PayPal. If you're international, then you can go ahead with the PayPal link on the Ko-fi shop. It's Ko-fi. I used to call it Ko-fi. It's Ko-fi. So yeah, thank you guys. And if you have any feedback, I'm also thinking about doing like an oracle course in future, and also how to merge astrology and tarot together. So I'm also interested in making a couple more courses in the future. So let me know if you guys are interested. And one more thing, I'm going to be posting again, hopefully on Sunday. Sunday is a very special day, auspicious day. It's Guru Purnima. So this is the day we pay reference to the Guru element in our life. If we have a mentor or anyone that we learn from, it's basically connecting to the energy of Jupiter. It's also a great day for doing remedies. So I'm thinking about doing like a small little thing. I honestly wanted to make it available for free, but it's not the right thing to do. I'm going to make it available for, I think, $10. It's a video I'm going to do. I don't know how long it will be, an hour long, or probably more likely it's going to be a long one. But it's basically how you attract more abundance into your life, how to attract that energy of Jupiter into your life, how to fix your Jupiter, how to have a better relationship with the planet Jupiter, and certain other things. I want to talk about spirituality. I also want to mention certain other things that are connected to spiritual wisdom, and how we can get more out of tarot readings, astrology, all of that. So I've always wanted to do a talk on this particular topic, so I feel like right now it just feels the right time. It's a great auspicious day, and if you like my opinions, if you connect with my energy, so you should consider getting that as well. It's not too expensive. The thing is, if I put it on Ko-fi, it's already going to be like a subscription fees that they charge, and then it's going to be PayPal. So it's basically, I'm going to get half the amount anyway. So it's like, basically I'm making like $5 off of it. But I wanted to put it for money. Why? Because Jupiter is naturally connected to money, paying. And there should be an exchange between, if let's say someone that you consider an authority figure, or someone that you get wisdom from, you should pay them. It should not be free wisdom, free advice, otherwise you won't take it seriously. I'm gonna explain the reason behind this in the video itself, but if you're not interested, it's fine. It's not a big deal. This is not me trying to make money off of you, but it's some advice that I don't want to put out there for free, that anyone can come and critique, and I don't know, I think it's not the right thing, not the right way to go about it. So I want to do a talk on Jupiter on Guru Purnima. If you're interested, let me know in the comments, guys, if you're interested in that. I'm really looking forward to doing that for you guys, and I hope you like it. I hope you're open to it and you're interested in it. So I'm gonna do that for Guru Purnima. I'm gonna post that video soon. I'm gonna film it today, hopefully. Then I'll make it live for you guys. It's basically going to be advice that you can take with you for your rest of your life and connect with the energy of Jupiter better. So I think most of you are going to like it, and I've always wanted to do such a thing for a long time. So I feel like it's the right time. I hope you guys are interested. Let me know your thoughts, and if you have any ideas for me to do in future, I can do that as well. I might do these type of spiritual talks on my membership also. I think on the second tier I might start doing these as well. Let me know what are your thoughts. And I'm also thinking about doing live streams, or let's say a live chat where you guys can come on live and I can do live readings for you. I'm also interested in doing that. So let me know how I can do that. Any ideas, any suggestions that you guys have, let me know. And if you're interested in a tarot course, if you know someone who might be interested in it, you can share my course with them. And if you have any feedback, let me know. All the links will be in the description. So let's go ahead with the reading for today. Hello group number 1. Before I start the reading, please watch the intro. Don't skip through it if you want to learn tarot from me. And there's one more thing I'm going to be doing for you guys as like a special thank you from me, sharing a bit of my spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, and how you can connect with the energy of Jupiter, how you can bring more abundance into your life. I'm doing like a small talk on that, and I'll make the link available to you on Sunday. I think Sunday is Guru Purnima. That's when I want to launch that. It's gonna be like I think I'm gonna charge $10 for it. So if you're interested, let me know. And I'm gonna make that available in the next video. When I post the next video, I'll announce it. I'll make the link available to you. And right now I've just launched a tarot course. If you're interested in learning tarot from me, please check out the introduction. I've explained it and the links will be in the description. So yeah, just wanted to announce a couple of things. For today's reading, it's why men feel intimidated by you. You chose the card Crocodile. Okay, Scorpio energy already. Scorpio, Capricorn. We have water element. We have the Father of Swords. This is King of Swords energy. We have faithfulness with this dog. It's making me think of Saturn and Ketu actually. Let's see. We have the stars. Number 16 breaks down to 7, which is the number of Ketu, south node of the moon. Also giving me Aquarius energy. So Saturn, Ketu, some of you guys could have Saturn and south node of the moon conjunction in your chart. Some of you could have prominent prominent planets in the sign of Capricorn or Scorpio. Okay, then we have child. So we have Rahu energy as well. The number 4 is Rahu, number 7 is Ketu. So strong energy of the north and south node of the moon. Rahu Ketu is strong. Here we have Ketu again, Mula, ruled by Ketu. It falls in the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so overall I'm getting someone out of the 3 piles today. This pile is giving me the strongest aura, strongest personality, where person feels the most intimidated. So out of the 3 piles, pile number 1, you guys are the most intimidating. That's clear to me, just seeing the cards right now and the strong Rahu Ketu energy. I also feel like you guys could have a strong impact on other people. Rahu Ketu naturally talk about transformation. Okay, so whenever that energy touches you, it creates a change. So you could be someone where you enter people's life, you influence them in such a way that they change forever. It could be even a small change. Let's say someone taking their health more seriously, and then they cultivate good eating habits and they have that habit for the rest of their life. It doesn't have to be like something dramatic or something crazy. It's just you bring in a change, you have the ability to impact other people. That's what I'm getting strongly. But let's go back to the topic at hand. Why men feel intimidated by you? First of all, I'm drawn towards the eyes here. I'm really drawn towards the eyes, and here also they're very protruding, prominent eyes. So you could have an eye gaze or your eye contact, something about your eyes. First of all, men could feel like they're being watched by you. You notice the small little things. You're very perceptive and you pay a lot of attention. You're very present, very patient, and you are a good listener also. Okay, so men feel like, okay, I cannot make any wrong moves because this person will pick up on it. They also feel very seen by it though, so they could feel a little judged, like you're judging them. Okay, that's one thing. Then one more thing is your eyes could be very captivating. It could be a bit of attraction also they feel towards you because of your eyes, but also feeling a little bit of intimidation, maybe a nervousness also, some chemistry, some spark, or just something about your eyes. They feel judged, they feel a little intimidated by your aura. Overall, you have a strong aura because we have like I said, I was picking up that energy of Saturn, Ketu. Then we have Scorpio energy. These are heavier energies. These are very strong personalities, or just these heavy planets that represent a bit of I don't know, the more softer planets would be like soft, gentle, easygoing, feminine, passive, whereas the planets that you're channeling are a bit more fierce, you know, that warrior energy, or someone that's I don't know, like you feel that intimidation, you feel that aura, you feel that even without the person saying anything, because crocodile is that energy of waiting, being very, I don't know, patient. It's not in your face energy. It's not like that. So it's not a person who's chirping, it's not a person who's fighting with you, but it's that energy of a, wow, this person is someone I don't want to mess with. It's that energy. Okay, something serious, almost serious, heavy, and just that respect also coming through. Person who's very logical, also very intelligent, where the swords energy, it's always connected with logic and intelligence. Good communication skills also. The way you talk, you could be someone who maybe doesn't talk a whole lot, but every time you say something, your words are heavy, they mean something. So people respect your words and people pay attention to that. We also have this child energy. I feel like maybe a lot of younger people could be drawn towards you, or people could feel young in your presence. They feel like, oh, I don't match this person's energy, or this person's, I can learn a lot from you. Men could feel like I can learn from this person, or men could feel like they're a little too goofy, and I don't know, just this energy of a contrast that's coming through. But you're very faithful and loyal. People trust you. People it's that energy overall that I'm picking up. Men could feel a little judged by you. They could feel a strong pull towards you, also magnetic energy, drawn towards you, and they respect you, they like you, and they also see that this person will be someone who's loyal, someone dependable, someone trustworthy, respectable sort of a character. Okay, And intelligence also, I'm picking up intelligence here because it's giving me Mercury energy with child, and Mercury is connected to our intelligence and logical thinking here. With the coupled with this card, these two cards are giving me logical thinking, intelligence, bright ideas, unique perception on things. Also it's giving me clouds and the Rahu, so someone unique with a unique perspective, and you are someone who stands out from the crowd, so men could notice you and they feel like, wow, this person's so unique, I can never find a person like this again. But I also feel intimidated, so I don't know how to approach them. That's the major energy that I'm picking up here. They see you in a different light, they see you as a unique person, they feel a bit of intimidation, they feel a little insecure maybe, but they like you. Overall it's like, okay, this person, it's like acquired taste maybe, or it's that energy of like a bit of danger also here with the crocodile, and also just this energy where you might cut them off with this swords energy. Like you'll be blunt, you'll have harsh speech, you could also be a little less romantic than the average person. This is how men view you, and they see, okay, this person is a little hard for me to be romantic with or to be flirtatious with, because they have this different sort of aura and energy. There is also distance here with the stars, and star naturally talks about a person who's star-like. So you have star-like quality, naturally people are drawn towards you, there's something special about you in your aura. We see the clouds repeating here as well in these two cards. Okay, Scorpio, there's a depth to you also. So there is a desire to know you better, and also there's a story, there's a history, there's that energy of you could also come across as someone traditional. I'm getting with Moola also, it's connected to roots. Okay, you could be traditional, you could be someone who has, like, let's say particular set of rules, principles, or you have, I don't know, opinions on things and you stick to those. You could be stubborn. So mainly what I'm picking up is men see you in a good light. They see you that you're different, you're unique. It's hard to find a person like you. But there's also this energy of feeling like, okay, this person might cut me off, or this person might reject me, or this person might say something harsh. Okay? And you're a little hard to judge as well, not being sure about your intentions. But there's a respect, honor also I'm picking up. And there's a desire to get to know you more and the deeper emotions that you have, because this is water energy, and Scorpio is naturally connected to research, going to the bottom of things, and Moola itself is connected to the roots. So again, digging deep. What's the deeper essence here? But there's a loyalty, there's a sense of connection men could feel towards you. Also friendship, they see you as a good friend also. This is what I'm getting so far. Let's see some other cards that I have for you. We have Node again. See, Rahu came out. I forgot that this card came out for you. So Rahu is here again. Eyes again. I'm drawn towards eyes whenever I get this card. So your eyes could be very attractive. Men could be really drawn towards your eyes. You could get compliments on your eyes. Or if it's not about the looks of the eyes, it's about your gaze, your eye contact, or the way that you look. You could give a lot of expressions also through your eyes. Very expressive eyes you could have, or like a different sort of a eye color, very attractive sort of a eye color, especially maybe green I'm getting here, or blue maybe. Here we have the star bone. We have this card, it says Thanatos, which means okay, I can't make sense of what this is. It means the death. So again, death card, which is more Mars energy, more Scorpio energy, transformative energy. Rahu Ketu is also transformative. Scorpio is transformative. This card is transformative. So you impact people, you change them. It also feels very fated, karmic sort of a meeting you. So there's a natural intimidation because of your aura, who you are as a person. I think out of the three piles, like I said, strongest aura, most intimidating person out of the three piles. Also this energy where in this pile, what I'm sensing is it's your personality, who you are as a person, that's intimidating. With, I think, pile number 2, it was more so about the status of the person, the money, and certain other things. With pile number 3, it was maybe the looks, But with this pile I'm getting, it's who you are as a person that's slightly intimidating. Just there's no reason for it. It's just who you are, your energy that you carry, who you are as a person. And we see death here, we see transformation, and then death and rebirth, the star born. So again we have the star word repeating here. So you have star quality, there's something special about you. And see, it's endings and beginnings. So it feels very fated, it feels very it's like out of your control. Men could feel like, okay, this person, meeting them was fated. They could see some synchronicity, they could see some spiritual element to this connection, something like this. Or they could notice you as a person who's very spiritual and very in touch with nature, very in touch with your intuition. Swords, sometimes also we connect with intuition. Okay, then this energy of growth, maybe seeing some energy in you where they see a future or they see some longevity with you. North Node can also sometimes talk about start of something new, the beginning. Okay, so they could see you as a person who will stay in their life for a long time. They see you as someone important and unique and different. Let's keep going. We have spiritual maturity. This card again breaks down to 7. Always makes me think of Ketu because there's so much Ketu symbology. First of all, spirituality itself is the realm of Ketu. We have the mountain, which is a Ketu again, and then the number is 7, which is the number of Ketu. So this card always makes me think of Ketu, south node of the moon. We see this uphill climb. So see, future, walking with you, having you in their life for a while. Also we see eye, the emphasis on eyes again. So see, I was getting that message earlier as well. Something about your eyes or the way that you look, that is intimidating. Then your spiritual maturity, you come across as a mature person, you come across as an evolved person, old soul. So that is intimidating. Men could feel like, okay, I'm not on the same level as this person because they're so mature and they're so spiritual, also very in touch with the nature and the universe. But we do see a couple here, so they see you as a gateway to evolve or grow as well. And they could feel some past life connection also. Ketu can represent past. Okay, and not being able to let you go. There could be this energy where, let's say, your partners or your exes could have this tendency to always come back. There could be cycles repeating also that I'm seeing here. Okay, then we have inner peace. Is this okay? This is in. So inner peace, again, a person who's very much at peace with themselves, mature, intelligent. Also someone who doesn't share a whole lot about their emotions. So you could be someone who's more quiet, like I was picking that up earlier as well. Someone who's quiet, doesn't speak a whole lot, active listener, then active speaker. Then this energy of patience as well, patient, mature person. And the number also is Saturn, which is again wise person, mature person, older person. Maybe younger people are attracted to you, or you are much. Either there could be this thing where you look young but you're very mature, or people just assume you to be a lot older than your age. There's some experience that I'm picking up. There could be some premature graying of hair also. Very specific message anyway. Inner peace, person who's in touch with the universe, person who's at peace. So you come across as a person who's looking for a higher purpose in life. And you could have strong spiritual endeavors also. You could be a light worker. Usually there's one pile where a lot of light workers pick that particular pile. This is the energy I'm getting here. Someone who's psychic, someone who has spiritual gifts, spiritual knowledge, intelligent person, and very much at peace. So this is something unique about you, where you could sit somewhere quiet. You don't need your phone. You can sit and you could be someone who likes spending a lot of time in isolation by yourself. Or animals could be naturally drawn towards you. People who have strong aura, naturally dogs are attracted towards them because they have good energy. And animals also have strong intuition. That's why they are drawn towards people with strong intuition. So you could have this energy about you where you're just different. You do things differently. You're unique, and your energy is attractive. So there's this intimidation coming through because of your personality. And also you're quiet, so you're a little hard to judge and a little mysterious also. We have lion here. I think the lion energy came out in all 3 piles, which was interesting today. I wonder where the moon is. But anyway, lion, courage, ask for what you want. So you're very it's in frame. So Leo, maybe some Leo connection in your chart, the zodiac sign of Leo. And again, this is that energy of a person who's very sure of themselves, self-sufficient sort of a person, is not looking for anyone's validation. You ask for what you want. You're very clear and again, trustworthy person, strong personality. This aura of a person who's important, and people might also look up to you. People might learn a lot from you. You could have natural leadership abilities as well. You could also have nice hair. I'm drawn towards the hair and eyes for physical features. And see, we have the tail also. Tail is one of the symbols for Moola. I just noticed that right now. And finally, we have this card. It's number 1. It's the suit of swords. So again, we have swords energy. So this is Ace of Swords, clarity of belief. So someone, and we have butterfly, which also is one of the symbols for transformation. So clarity of belief, it's like you're very clear about who you are, what you want to do in your life. And it's very refreshing to find a person who's so sure of themselves. Very hard to find because most people are struggling. They're not really sure what they want to do in life, or their mind is not made up, or people come across as a bit confusing as well. Whereas with you, there's a lot of clarity that you bring in, and you have good logic also. So you could be someone who gives good advice. You're also intelligent. Okay, good reasoning abilities. So people could come to you when they're feeling a little confused, because we have Rahu energy. Rahu can speak about confusion, multiple thoughts, being confused, cycles. And you are someone who cuts through the BS and you bring a logical take. So that is something also that men could feel that way about you, where you're a good friend, you're logical, and they come to you for advice also. Some could also feel like this is a person for me. So you bring in that clarity. Maybe they were confused in their love life, romantic life, and once they meet you, they're like, oh, this is the one. So that could also happen. But overall, what I'm picking up here is why men are intimidated. It's because of your personality, who you are as a person. It's your aura that you carry, your eyes also, your eyesight, your spiritual knowledge and wisdom, your maturity. And also the fact that you hold back a little, you're a little hard to judge. Maybe you're a little more quiet, less romantic, a little more serious. So that's the energy. It's that I'm picking up. Who you are as a person mainly. That is what intimidates men. Also because maybe you hold back a little, so they just find it hard to move forward. Okay, so this was the reading. I hope this resonates. If you're interested in the tarot course, go ahead, check it out. The link will be in the description. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Also, I had one extra message for the next video I'm going to post on Guru Purnima on Sunday. I'm going to share a special video for you guys. So if you're interested, first of all, watch the introduction properly, okay? And let me know your thoughts. Please leave some comments, okay? I'm looking forward to the comments on this video. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, group number 2. But before I begin the reading, I want to mention that I've just made a tarot course live. So if you're interested, check out the description. Please watch the intro to this video. Don't skip through it. There's a special message also for the next video I'm going to do. I'm thinking about doing something special, sharing a video with you guys. If you're interested, let me know. So please watch the intro, and thank you for all your support. Thank you, guys. And please leave comments on this video. I'm looking forward to the comments. Okay. So for today's reading, it's what men find intimidating about you. This is the card you chose. We have the Strength card. We have Spider here, Earth element. We have Misfortune. It's actually giving me Tower energy, like the tower is breaking down and the person is falling off. So this is almost like Tower. We have the Key, number 33. And see, the Tower card did come out. So we do have the Tower here. And for Nakshatra, you got Pusha. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is a personality of a person who could hold back a little bit. With strength, it's that energy of holding back. Also protection, security, so hiding something. Key also makes me think of, because we put our special stuff, within a safe to keep it safe. So it can talk about, even the Tower card can talk about a structure outside. So structure, and there's something safe within. So hiding something, holding something back, protecting something. So you could have this energy where you hold back a little bit. Especially we see this rose in the mouth, so makes me think of romantic feelings. I think men, there could be this energy where men feel attracted towards you. There's natural attention, because strength card we connect with zodiac sign of Leo, and it's naturally connected to a person who is attractive, who has this amazing royal sort of a personality, and people are drawn towards this zodiac sign of Leo. People who have a strong sun, people who have a lot of planets in Leo sign. You would even notice that celebrities or people who make it big, politicians or people who are in the public eye, celebrities, they have a strong sun, or they have this strong presence, which talks about this energy of sun card. And fiery element also. Fire attracts attention. Here also we see fire. Okay. So what I'm picking up, even the tower energy we associate with Mars. Here also we have Mars. Here we have Jupiter. Okay. And Pusha itself is a flower, so someone beautiful. We see a flower here also, rose. So flowers denote beauty. You're attractive, you're good looking, and you draw attention, especially maybe your hair, I feel like. So pile number 2, men are drawn towards you. They could have romantic feelings for you. A lot of men could be interested in you, even let's say your friends. But just in general, a lot of men are drawn towards you because they find you attractive. Okay, there's this masculine energy that gets triggered and they're drawn towards you, but they kind of hold back, because you could also have this energy where you hold back. You don't share your emotions, your attraction towards someone. With pile number 1, it was that energy of a person who's non-romantic almost. With this pile, I feel like you could be romantic, you could be fun, there could be a lot of engagement also, interaction also between people. But when it comes to the love life or the romantic feelings, you could be someone where men could feel a bit of hesitation because they're not really sure about your feelings. And you could be someone who could have boundaries also. I'm picking up boundaries here. I'm also picking up some masculine energy also with you. And I'm getting this energy. Maybe some of you could have Sun exalted, Mars exalted. Okay. That's one thing. Then coming back to what I was saying, it's that energy of having strong boundaries or having very high standards, because it can also talk about Leo is sometimes associated with ego, our standards, who we are, what are your standards, what sort of a person you want to date. So you could have very high standards. You could be someone who turns down a lot of people. Men could approach you and you're like, no, I'm not interested. So that could really happen. Okay. Or I don't know, you have this attractive personality, so you attract a lot of people, but then you're not interested in anyone. So it's that sort of energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting mainly. So there's an intimidation, because men could feel like you have a lot of options. They could feel a little bit of insecurity also, feeling a little bit inferior maybe, or feeling like you're closed off. They cannot get through. They cannot express their emotions. They cannot access the romantic feelings, or they find it hard to impress you also. That's what I'm getting. You could also be fiery, so you could have a temper, you could have a big ego also. For some of you, you could have masculine energy. This message is not for every single person picking this pile, but overall this energy of having boundaries, being a leader. You could be someone who does really well in their career. You could have good money also. With Spider, it talks about abundance, also our life's work. Okay, so you could have good money. Let's say you come from a rich family, or you have an amazing career. That is intimidating about you. Where men could feel inferior, they could feel like they cannot match your energy. You could have this regal personality also. Maybe you spend a lot of money, you wear luxurious clothes, or you come from a very reputed family. You could have a lot of connections. You know a lot of important people in life. With spider makes me think of social networking also, or just networking, having a lot of connections in life, having a lot of money also, making good money, being very passionate about your work probably. So it's one of those qualities, either it's your family, your reputation, your legacy that you come from, or the money that you have, or your career. Something about those things is intimidating. So men could feel insecure, they could feel like they're not good enough, or you could naturally be someone who has strong standards. Okay, a lot of men could be drawn towards you who have Venus in Leo. That's one thing. Or Venus conjunct Sun. Those are the men could be drawn towards you. And you could have certain placements. Leo could be prominent, Mars could be prominent, lots of planets in the 10th house, or lots of planets in the sign of Leo in 5th house probably. You could come from like a legacy or a strong family background, or you come across as someone important. You could have fame as well. But you're very good looking, that's for sure. With Pusha, your energy is nice, people can connect with you, and people feel like this open energy. Definitely there could be some interaction, but at the same time, when it comes to the romantic life or being open to dating, you might turn people down. That's what I'm getting overall. We have the moon here, moon energy, so feminine person. We have the orphan, we have the cave. So cave also makes me think of a person who's hiding away, not sharing and expressing their emotions. Closed off person, someone who's has a strong high guard. It's like people cannot reach you. You could also be more of that masculine person. I was getting that earlier also, with so much fire energy. We do have a bit of moon, yes, we do have that, but I'm getting this energy of a person who's very proactive, who calls the shot. You could be a little dominating, or you could be a little masculine. You could be someone who earlier I spoke about the career element, so that is there, but overall just a person who's a little hyper, maybe fiery, impulsive. So that side of your personality could be a bit intimidating for men. They would not know how to handle that fire or just your personality. With cave, again, not being open to men. You could also have leadership skills, naturally trying to dominate other people, or you don't like people telling you orders or telling you how to do things. It's something you might not like. Authority figures or just people trying to tell you what to do, that's something you might not like. Okay, one more thing I'm seeing is, with orphan doesn't mean you have to be an orphan, but maybe you became an adult very early in your life, where you had to take care of yourself, or maybe you took care of your, let's say, a sibling, or maybe absent parents, they were busy or they were out working. Just this energy of a person who became very independent very early on in their life, or a person who does things for themselves. They don't like to depend on other people, doesn't like to ask for favors, doesn't like asking for help. So a lot of men could feel like, what value can I add to pile number 2's life? There's nothing that I can add. They can do everything on their own. They have money, they have status, they have a good career, they have good looks, they have so many options. So this is another thing they could feel intimidated by, the fact that you have a lot of options. Because you're desirable, they could feel like, oh, this person has so many options that they could choose anyone. So there could be a lot of insecurities. Okay, and there could be this wishy-washy feeling also with moon. We have this fire, water, hot and cold energy. Sometimes you might lead people on, and then they would feel like you're not interested. So you could have this personality where you're a little hot and cold, you're a little moody, and you're not really sure about you find it hard to commit to people. Maybe you might like them initially, but then they do something that turns you off. You're like, I'm not interested anymore. So you could be very picky, like I said earlier, and you could change your opinion also. Wishy-washy feeling and that hot and cold energy is there, but you're very independent. You might like your independence a whole lot. That's why maybe you don't date. But this energy of a person who calls the shot, who dominates other people, who's the mother and the father themselves. That's what I'm getting here with the orphan. And keep a little closed off. Maybe you don't share your feelings, or just this energy of something that you're hiding, or you're inaccessible somehow to men, and they feel like, how do I connect with this person deeper. Okay. With tower also, it's a tower can sometimes represent a disaster. So they feel like maybe I should not get too involved with this person because it'll turn into a disaster. That energy could also be there. There's such a strong chemistry or spark that they just feel like it's better if I avoid this person altogether. That's one message also that I'm getting. With tower, it represents transformation. So you bring in some transformation in other people's life. You could also be someone fiery. There could be fights, there could be arguments. That sort of energy I'm also getting here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have forgiveness. Number 14 adds to 5. I need a crystal for the next one. We have sexuality. So you're very attractive. I want to keep these two here like this. So very and I'm again drawn towards the hair in both the cards. So your hair could be very attractive. Okay, sexuality. I don't know, you feel, again, it's giving me a bit of masculine energy also here, and also a person who's in touch with their sexuality, a person who's very attractive and very desirable, and you're again hot and cold. So that also creates chemistry and spark. We have forgiveness here. So it says, I forgive myself, I am forgiven. And we have the rose again here. See, the rose imagery is repeating. We have the rose here also. We have a flower here also. So flowers here also, we have a flower. So flowers represent beauty. You're definitely good looking. Moon also is sometimes associated with good looks. So men feel maybe intimidated by your good looks. They feel like this person's way too good looking. I'm not on the same level. That's one thing I'm getting. Forgiveness also, I feel like you could be someone who's I don't know, it's like almost as if you're rejecting the person and you're asking for forgiveness. That's what I'm getting. And also it's like maybe certain men keep on trying. They don't take no for an answer. I'm getting that energy with this card. And we have rabbits here. Rabbit also are connected to fertility, sexuality. So there's a lot of passion that men could feel towards you. They're drawn towards you. At the same time, they're like, person's not interested, what do I do? So again, that hot and cold energy that I'm getting. We have horse, freedom. You always have a choice. So see, independent person. I'm also getting Ashwini Nakshatra here with the horse. Aries energy. I feel like pile number 2, you like to stay single. You like to keep your options open. You like attention also. You could also be slightly more masculine. And you could have other priorities that are more important. And you're hard to impress, mainly. That's what I'm getting. So you are very free. There's this energy where men could try to control you, or they could have certain issues with you because of the kind of person that you are. But at the same time, this cycle keeps on repeating, where they're not budging, they don't want to change, you don't want to change, and things don't work out. That's one thing I'm getting. And the fact that you are so independent, you can do things on your own, you have good money, you have good status, that is very intimidating about you. The fact that you can walk away at any time because you have high standards, because you have a lot of options, and you're self-sufficient and independent. Your this sexuality is also intimidating. It's your looks, and men could actually put you on a pedestal. I feel like here I'm getting that energy. Pusha also, it's bringing me back to that point earlier I was making with absent parents. Pusha, there's a story also associated with the deity of Pusha. He sends his kid away to study, so he's not actively present in his kid's life. So yeah, I'm getting that energy where person who's very independent. You've always been independent. Maybe you travel a lot, or your lifestyle could be intimidating, or there could be a lot of I don't know, the way you lived your life and the way you live your life, your relationship with your parents, everything is very different and unique, and the person could feel like this person calls the shot, I cannot control them, or maybe you don't consider other people's feelings, or I don't know, you're not very traditional, I feel like. But anyway, coming back to the original point I was making, you're very independent and you like your freedom. and you have options. So this makes you very intimidating to men. They see you and they feel like, I cannot control this person, or this person might doesn't need me in their life. There's someone who's, I don't know, it's like, what can I do for this person? Not a whole lot. So they feel like I don't add value to your life, and they could feel like an option also. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Finally, we have the Four of Cups, opportunity beckons. So usually Four of Cups can talk about, you could also be a challenge. Since you're a challenge, some men could be attracted towards you because of that. But overall, this energy of fear of rejection that I'm picking up here. Four of Cups is usually, we connect the energy of boredom. So they could feel like, okay, I'm boring for this person. They need a very exciting life. I cannot add glamour or excitement to their life. I cannot please this person. I don't have enough value to add to this person's life. And there's also a fear of rejection, like you'll reject them, you'll get bored, you'll get tired, and I don't know, a lot of preconceived notions, whether it's true or not, only you can tell. But there's just this energy of where men could feel inadequate, and also where you come from, your background, your money, your status, your looks, your body, all of that is intimidating to men in general. Your femininity also, you could be very feminine. Okay, so that is what I'm picking up here. I hope this reading resonates. Please leave your comments. If you're also, please watch the entire introduction. There's a special thing also coming for the next video, thinking about posting a video. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And if you're interested in the tarot course, do check it out. If you know someone who might be interested in getting a tarot course, share the course with them. And thank you for all your support. Please watch the introduction, leave your comment. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Before I get on with the reading, please watch the introduction. I mentioned a tarot course that I've just published. So if you're interested in learning tarot from me, check that out. Watch the introduction. I'm also talking about a new video I'm going to be posting that you can watch. You can buy that video from me. It's about Jupiter, how to attract more abundance into your life. Basically, spiritual knowledge and wisdom. I mentioned it in the intro, so check it out if you're interested. That will be coming with the next video on Sunday. So it's a special auspicious day. So I'm doing something special for Guru Purnima this year. So if you're interested, check it out. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any suggestions also for me, let me know. Leave comments. I'm really looking forward to comments on this particular video. So leave a comment. And what else? Yeah, that's it. Let's start your reading. So you picked this card, Son of Pentacles. This is the Knight of Pentacles energy, but when I pulled the card, I was thinking of Page of Pentacles. I don't know why. We have the Elk card. We have the Owl. We see here the elk, and then feels like the son of elk here. We have Passenger. Passenger? Why did I say passenger? It's messenger. That's weird. We have Stork. We have Sith. Okay. Then we have Ardra Nakshatra. And we have Sith here also, which Ardra is sometimes connected to weapons also, or like a blade, or cutting someone, killing someone. That's Ardra energy. So overall, what I'm picking up, first of all, you could have Ardra placements, Gemini placements. But what I'm seeing here, we see a moon also here. We have the sun also. Some of you could have sun-moon conjunction, because we do have the masculine energy. We have the feminine energy of the owl here. So that is very interesting. Some of you could have maybe born in June. You could have moon in Ardra also. We have sun energy here as well. We have Saturn here. Anyway, we'll talk about the astrology in a bit. What I'm picking up here, what's intimidating about you is almost makes me feel like this is the person and this is your energy. So we have this feminine and masculine energy. You could be someone who's very balanced. You have the feminine side, you have the masculine side. You could be an authority figure also. This talks about authority, taking care of someone else, and being in control, being a leader. We have Owl, which is the energy of being a little more receptive, intuitive. It's also connected to the goddess Lakshmi. She's the divine feminine. It also talks about abundance, fertile, Someone talks about fertility. The eyes I'm drawn towards, maybe you have beautiful eyes, pile number 3. But this energy of this fire and water, even though we have the earth and air, but it's giving me fire, masculine energy, and feminine water energy. And this is your person who feels a little bit like they're younger to you, or maybe younger people are attracted towards you, pile number 3. They feel intimidated by your age or your status or your intelligence specifically. Owl is sometimes also connected to wisdom and intelligence. We have Ardra, which the symbol is human head. It talks about a person who's very intelligent, very brainy. If you go and look up Ardra individuals, first of all, there's Einstein. He had Ardra placement. I think he had Sun in Ardra. These are the people who are inventors. They come up with something unique and different. And naturally, other people are very intelligent. This is one thing I've noticed. Even a lot of comedians tend to have Ardra because it's Gemini placement, obviously. So there's a mimicry element where they can repeat certain things. They pick up on the communication. And then we say that only intelligent people can be funny. You have to be intelligent to crack jokes, right? So it talks about intelligence, person who's very intelligent, and also someone who's funny. Maybe sarcastic humor, dark humor. That also something I'm getting. So overall, men could feel intimidated by your intelligence. That's one thing I'm getting majorly. And the fact that you're good at a lot of things. You could have a lot of talents. You could be someone who's good in, I don't know, it's like you have the masculine energy and the feminine energy balanced within yourself. Pile number 3. It's something that men could notice. They could feel like, wow, this person's so good. And they have so many talents and they're good in all sorts of situations. I'm getting that energy strongly. And here also we see this beginning and ending. Store card talks about beginning, arrivals. And then Sith is about endings, cutting something off. Ardra is also connected to cutting. So you could have harsh speech. You could have... Ardra also sometimes connect with criticism. So you could be a little critical of other people. So men could feel like you will critique them, you will judge them, or you will have some harsh words for them. Yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Messenger here, communication is also coming through strongly. So you could be someone who's pile number 3. You could have great communication skills. So men tend to notice that. So a lot of men who are attracted towards you, let's say, they might not have the greatest skills. They might not be good at flirting. They might not be good at banter. They might not be the funny ones. Or they could feel like, wow, this person's so much funnier than me. They're doing all the things that I'm supposed to do. That's one thing I'm getting also. Just your sense of humor could be better than the guys, and they could feel a little insecure about that. Or naturally, you could be very flirtatious, great, amazing communication skills, and that could make them feel insecure and intimidated. Your intelligence, you could have a lot of knowledge about lots of different things. That's why you can talk so much, because you have so many. You could also be very talkative. That's one more thing I'm getting. So I feel it's you're attracting people who are opposite to you. So you're someone who's you could be more talkative. You could attract people who are more quiet and introverted. Okay, so they feel that sense of I don't know, it's like extremes. They notice how there's a contrast, and they feel like this person's so much better than me. I don't have the skills that they have, and they could feel inferior to you because of that. You could attract, you could be this person who knows a lot about different cultures. Let's say you can talk about politics, you can talk about fashion, you can talk about sports, you can talk about anything. You're very, because naturally it's Gemini energy. Gemini is multifaceted, person who's good at multitasking, also multiple talents. So multiplicity we see through Mercury, which we have messenger here, we have Gemini energy here. So person who's multi-talented, multifaceted, interesting person, very curious, very intelligent, seeker of knowledge. That's the energy I'm picking up here. So you could attract a lot of men who maybe are one-dimensional. They're not interested in so many things. Maybe they just are interested in one football team that they follow, and that's it. Something like that, where they could feel like this person knows so much about so many things, and I just feel like I have nothing to talk about. So they could feel that way. They could also feel like friend zoned. They could feel like I don't know, I'm picking up this friend zoned energy here. because we have Gemini, we have Mercury, which is connected to friendship. We have earlier I was getting Page of Pentacles energy, which is one of the court cards I associate with friend zoning. So maybe men feel like you friend zone them, and because of this banter and comedy, they could feel like, oh, this person's so free with me, they're so open and candid, maybe they only see me as a friend. Okay, so they could feel just like they're not good enough, they are not impressive, you're more impressive than them, and they just feel confused on how to impress you. They also feel like anything they try to do, you can do it better. So they just feel like, what am I doing here? You could be the elk, the let's say the father of pentacles, that sort of archetype, and they're the son. They feel like inferior to you. You could also attract a lot of younger people, I feel like, young in age. So even doesn't matter what kind of a person you are or what is the feeling you're trying to create, this is how men could actually tend to feel towards you. Pile number 3, they feel like you're unimpressed or something. Okay, also with your speech, you could be a little blunt, you might hurt their feeling, and you could be very honest also, a bit honest, bit blunt, could be critical also. Some of you could have Venus debilitated, Venus in Virgo or naturally Virgo placements. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Let's keep going. We have Ketu here, south node of the moon. You could have this prominent, maybe sitting in your first house or sitting with your ascendant lord. We have Siren. We have the comic. This card doesn't come out a whole lot. I love this card, Orange Cat. So we have Rahu element here also. What I'm seeing here with this Siren, it's like you could be very good looking also. With Siren, it talks about beauty, the divine feminine, that energy. You could also be someone who likes their independence. With Adra, it's very similar to pile number 2, the energy, but I still feel like the cards were very different. The energy was different, even though message is a little bit similar. The flavor is very different. I think people picking pile number 2 and people picking pile number 3, the personality of those people are going to differ a whole lot. But the message is kind of similar, where pile number 2, it was general blanket statement where men could feel just a pile number 2 had high standards. They were not open to every single person. With this pile I'm picking up, the people that are attracted to you, they feel inferior, they feel insecure. They are not as experienced as you are, and they're a little green, they need to grow a little, so they're judging themselves a little too harshly, I feel. Here again we have Mercury element, which is the comedy is connected to Mercury, communication. So see, you have a great sense of humor. Your sense of humor, maybe you joke, you banter, you make fun of someone, and they take it to heart, they take it personally, and they also might feel like, oh, this person's joking with me so much, they're being funny with me so much, they don't take me seriously and they're not interested in me. So they feel intimidated by your sense of humor that's coming through strongly. Your speech, your communication style, or the fact that you're really good at communicating. Your skills also. We have Ketu again, which talks about cutting. So we have this message coming up twice, cutting. So you could be someone who cuts people off very easily. You block people, or you have this personality where you don't take anyone's crap and you're very blunt. So men could also feel like, oh, this person, I cannot joke with them, or I don't know, there's this energy of intimidation because you're a little tough and you cut people off very easily. So there is also some fear of rejection, fear of abandonment that I'm picking up here. Also a fear of putting into the friend zone. I'm getting that as well. With Siren, it's like you call people in. People are drawn towards you. Siren calls the people in. And you're someone who will go up to people, talk to them, be extroverted, or have like a fun exchange. But then they kind of catch feelings and you just move along. That sort of a thing where you were just having fun and the person kind of gets attached and you kind of friend zone them. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up here. Intimidation because of I don't know, it's like they put you on a pedestal almost. And your looks also, you're good looking. with the Siren energy. Chitra Nakshatra also I'm getting, someone who's good looking. And I think the way you look is different than your personality also. There's some contrasting energy I'm picking up here. You could be this feminine looking person, very good looking, very attractive, but then your personality is very different. It's very fun, vibrant, energetic. Yeah, you're very different. Your looks and your personality are very different. I also recently did a video on how people view your looks versus your personality. I think you will really like that reading. If you've not watched it already, check it out. But you are very different. There's a strong contrast also. Okay, so they feel intimidated not just by your looks but also your personality. They feel like, wow, this person, so they're throwing me so many looks, they're showing me so many sides, I don't know what to do. They feel overwhelmed. We see a lot of colors here also, right? Next up we have Master, number 15. So this is about keeping your heart on lock. See, the heart is caged. This is also, I think, the Devil energy. I don't know what card this is, number 16, but it's making me think of a person who's closed off to their emotion side, their romantic feelings. One thing I'm getting is, I think whoever this pile is, you might be someone who roasts people. Instead of being romantic with them, instead of flirting with them, you might joke around a lot, you might flirt with them, you might appreciate friendship in your relationships, like you want to be friends first then date. If you have this personality, a lot of men could misjudge you. They might feel like this person is not interested in me, they see me as a friend. Meanwhile, you might have feelings for them. So you could be someone who finds it hard to talk about your feelings, be romantic with people, being I don't know, speaking about your emotions. You keep your heart on the lock down. Something about this energy of holding your feelings back. This is what intimidates men. They could feel like you are not interested in them, and you're also different, and you behave very weirdly, I feel like, because Ardra can sometimes represent the outcast, or the foreign person, foreign element, or a person who does things differently, alien like. So you have a weird personality, I feel like. Pile number 3, let me know if this resonates or not. Out of the 3 piles today, this is the weird one where I'm finding it hard to understand what's truly going on. There's some conflicting energies that I'm picking up. But overall, men feel intimidated. They feel conflicted by you. They also feel, sometimes they feel a person's interested, then they feel, no, they only see me as a friend. Okay? And you need to open a little bit more when it comes to your relationships. You need to share and express your feelings and be a little more romantic. Okay? Maybe when men approach you, you kind of, I don't know, freeze. But then when they're not interested, you go to them, you flirt with them. So there's this hot and cold energy that you carry. We have Moose authority. You know what is best for you. See, again, we see these, what do you call it? Antlers or what, I don't know what they're called. But this image keeps coming up, authority figure. So you like to be in control. You could also have slightly more masculine energy. I think pile number 1 was feminine, and the other 2 piles have been more masculine energy. So men find it hard to judge you. They're confused by your behavior, and you like to dominate others. You like to be in control, and you don't like surprises probably. That's the energy I'm getting here. We have self-respect. We have boundaries, number 2. And 2 is the number of moon, emotions. So you don't express your emotions. You don't like heavy things. You don't like confrontation. You don't like people who cry around you. Maybe that's something that makes you feel weird. Okay? You could be slightly more masculine, like I said. Also, just this energy of where men feel like they cannot open up to you. They cannot express their emotions. That sort of energy I'm also picking up. You could be closed off. You could have strong boundaries, and you're hard to read, you're hard to judge, and you cut people off very easily. So you have conflicting energy. I think your overall, men might see you as a friend more, because when it comes to romance and all of that, there's a lot of confusion and conflicting energy that I'm seeing here. So they feel intimidated in order to like approach you romantically, but as a friend, it's good. It's good vibes overall. And great comic timing. sense of humor. Self-respect also, a person who thinks of themselves highly, has high standards, high boundaries. Boundaries, self-respect together coming up shows that a person is not open. Okay, so this is the intimidation, because you're not open to them. You have high standards. Especially you might reject a lot of people who are wrong for you, like toxic people and stuff like that. You cut them off and you give them a hard time. So you have a good sense of perception, because owl is connected to intuition. So you know which person's good, which person's not. You can judge their intentions quite quickly. So maybe a lot of F-boys are attracted to you, but then you cut them off. You're not interested in them. So they feel like they cannot play that game with you. So in that sense, it's good, because people who are wrong for you, they don't approach you, and maybe you piss them off or whatever. But also this energy of maybe attracting insecure guys or people who are low on confidence, but they're interested in you. They don't have the courage to approach you. They feel friend zoned by you, that sort of a thing. So I think if you're interested in someone, pile number 3, you might be the one who has to approach the person, or I don't know, bring up the conversation. I don't know, overall a little weird pile. Let me know your thoughts, if you connected with the message or not. Let me know what resonated, what didn't. And yeah, I think maybe a lot of people will be picking this pile. That's why it's conflicting energies. A lot of people may be picking this pile. Overall, that's a reading. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not, if it resonated. And what are your thoughts on the intro? Are you guys interested in the tarot course? If you are, please check it out. You can share it with someone else who might be interested in it. And are you guys interested in that video I'll be doing for Sunday, for the Jupiter, how to attract abundance in your life? Let me know your thoughts and please comment. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. If you want to book a reading with me, that link will also be there in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.